and I want to talk about this young
Go show
guy.
Hugo some love. I know there's a lot of Boricuas in the Kissimmee, Orlando area. A lot.
And a lot of
Yeah.
Mexicans, a lot of Mexican men.
Well, go show some love.
Yeah, they
Los
love it.
Mexicanos también.
Yeah, let's talk about Dirty Dominik Mysterio. I mean,
Right.
you know, I was checking the numbers on NXT. I just did a video on that, and the since he's been on it, it's been top the 700,000, which, you know, they've been struggling with NXT for a long time. So he's managed to keep it above like 746,000, 703,000. So he's done good, and he just killed it in Mexico. I mean, he was like the real.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that show.
Yeah, the real heat, from a heel. He had the real heat, the heat that you as like Conan. He's the main guy on our creative side. You want to have a heel that gets that good solid heat, no cheap heat, just the good one. And I think he managed to do it from Mexico into the NXT world, and I think he's growing, and he has the potential of becoming a huge star. I like it. I will hope that his father, or if he's listening to Conan or he's checking us out, he has to get busy with more Spanish, because I think the Spanish market is growing so huge that when you could actually do Spanish the right Spanish way, and then you do the English, of course, then you have the two worlds right in your hands. But I think that we have to put him over.
Bro, let me tell you what's so incredible, Hugo, about Spanish music. Besides the fact that un Boricua, Bad Bunny, did the first all Spanish language album that went to #1. Bro, that's got to tell you something. The other day, I went into Macy's, okay? And they were playing some Ozuna. And I was like, what? Yeah, bro. Like, it's everywhere now. Between Karol G and Anuel and Bunny and, J Balvin and, bro, it's everywhere now. Now this guy in Mexico that just blew up, the guy that had Dominic's hairstyle.
Oh, Peso Pluma, yes.
Oh, right. It's incredible. But anyways, I think Dominik, two things when I try to think of how he exploded like this. One thing for sure is Ray is so universally liked and respected that when he disrespected Ray, he was disrespecting a whole big fan base. Like, how could you talk to Ray like that? He brought you into the ring when you were a little kid, and he's a nice guy. And I also think they took him to NXT because NXT skews younger viewership, and they see a young guy that made it in the big leagues and is coming to NXT, and he's our champ. You know what I'm saying? I think.
Yeah, I also believe that when they used like his real mom, it wasn't an actress doing the part. It was real. So
and his sister.
Yeah, I always like the angles that you have a reality and you insert into. And I think you mentioned that what is different from our wrestling aficionados is that when you see our fans, it's not just like the husband or the father goes to the lucha. They take the whole family. So if you program your storyline into that fashion and you have a young star like Dirty Dominik Mysterio, then you have the power to bring all these young new fans into the arena, and also the traditional aficionados of lucha. So I'm very proud to see him grow, because I seen him when he's a little kid, and now he's kicking butt. And I would love for Vince or Triple H to do something with the Manny story and Dominik somewhere down the line, because I think it worked with China and Eddie Guerrero, and I think right now, they're open to just take it to another world.
Here's the weirdest part of all. Dominik's only been wrestling for like 2 years. Imagine that guy in 5 to 8 years, bro.
Yeah. Yes.
Anyways, yeah. So I'm all in on the Dom train. Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Disco's a big fan of his too.
Yes.